Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Living a Line. Nadeja here, and I wanted to talk to you guys first. Oh, I almost forgot. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome, welcome, welcome. You are most welcome here. Thank you for stopping by and giving my channel a chance, and I hope that you like all of my content. If you do, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you do not, thank you for stopping by anyway. I appreciate you, and if you think someone might like my channel, if not you, then pass it along. I would appreciate it. That's number one. Number two, for those of my crew that are coming back for more, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys greatly for supporting my work. For those of you who are strangers, friends, and family alike, thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. Really, I do. I was just talking about how I had jumped from 216 viewers, and I told my daughter, I was like, it was like Saturday, and I was recording content. I was like, I want to get to 222 by tomorrow. And in my mind, I was like, But then I was like, no. Don't doubt. Just believe and leave it at 222. Why did I wake up Sunday morning around 222? Tell me we're not powerful people. Tell me we can't call things into existence when I've already seen so many times that we can. And you say something and you believe it. Like when I was about to buy my house, and my realtor was like, I don't know. It takes usually 60 to 90 days to close. I was like, we're closing in 2 weeks. We're closing in 2 weeks to a month. And I didn't waver because my situation was that freaking dire that I had to get out of there. There was no way that I was going to stay anywhere where I was at for another 60 to 90 days. With every fiber of my being, I believed. And guess who closed their house? I think it was 20 days. She was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry for doubting you. I'm so sorry that I didn't believe. I really should have had the same faith, because with God, all things are possible. And I was like, that's okay, no problem. I just knew that I needed to get my house. I needed to get my house. But what I wanted to talk about today, guys, pardon me for my little testimony. I always have stories about how I've been blessed. At this moment, I have to look into that also, because I really do not know. I'm like, okay, so the demiurge seems like he's mean. I mean, look at this world. So I'm like, okay, so he gave us life, right? And our life is only the way it is because we have the spark in us from the monad, the pleroma spark or whatever, that allows us to still tap into that side of greatness spiritually. So my question, I guess, is, and this is not what the video is about, I'm way off track with what I want to talk about, but I'm just saying, does the demiurge bless? That's the question that I have. Like, have we been blessed by the demiurge? Does he hear our prayers? Or is that just something else? I don't know. I'm going to look into that. But I wanted to talk to you guys today about the Epic of Gilgamesh. I should have said that like 3 minutes ago. Sorry, I can be all over the place sometimes. Somebody told me that. I was like, well, get a pen and pad, because my mind can be all over the place sometimes, but I do always reel it back in, right? So, Epic of Gilgamesh, I started looking at Zach Huff. Really good information from Zachary. I think it's Zachary Huff. I'm going to put the link in the description. So far, his take is that the Epic of Gilgamesh has some similarities to the Bible, but when you dig a little deeper, they don't have the same everything. He said you got to look at the differences, because that's what makes it different. If everyone just looks at the similarities to it and not the differences that make them different, then what's the point? I was like, hey, he has a point. He's in favor of the Bible and its authenticity and originality. He's in favor of all of that. And I'm like, okay. That's his right. Respect. So in terms of Epic of Gilgamesh, he says, yes, they both have stories of someone creating a boat, animals, saving the world, being saved from a flood that destroys the world. And there's a lot of similarities, but then he dives into the differences. And the differences, he talks about how as the story progresses, there is... The differences are such that you can't say that they borrowed, the Bible took from them. because their story, how it goes in depth, and I'm going to put points in the video in the description, he talks about how the actual full story doesn't match. Full story doesn't match. So he's saying, well, okay, there are 2 stories of that. And then he even talks about there's a 3rd one that's older than Epic of Gilgamesh from Mesopotamia era that looks like Gilgamesh got it from Mesopotamia. So I'm like, okay, whatever. But in my research, I'm going to finish it. I'm going to look into that, over that, because he says that the full stories don't match. And you have to examine the differences because that's what makes them different. And you can't say something, the Bible is copied from the Epic of Gilgamesh if they have 4 points that are the same and then the other 15 are different. And that makes sense. It makes all the sense under the sun. So this is just part 1 of Epic of Gilgamesh, my spiritual journey. I'm going to have it listed as like my spiritual journey, which part, and then I'm actually going to put Epic of Gilgamesh part 1. And then that way I can keep track of everything because it's still a part of my spiritual journey. It's just the Gilgamesh side. And it's going to take more than one video to do that. So I'm going to stop this one now because I don't really have a lot of information other than that's what I discovered so far. And if you guys have any information that I can, utilize or look up as far as Epic of Gilgamesh, I definitely would love it because everything I'm finding online is kind of weird. Nothing really, well, I did find one that was like 2 hours. I was like, oh gosh, I hate the long ones. But they usually have the best information, but it's taking the time out of my busy schedule to watch that, take notes, and then make a video on it. But I'm learning, so it's actually contributing and to my betterment. It's contributing to my self-improvement and all that good stuff. So I'm going to still look for a shorter one. I can contribute to my betterment and my self-improvement without having to spend 10 years doing it. But guys, thank you so much for your time. I do greatly appreciate you. And again, this is my spiritual journey, Epic of Gilgamesh part 1. And I'll put some information in the description. And you guys let me know if there's anything else that you'd like for me to discuss. Or if you have anything Epic of Gilgamesh that I can look up or that can help me on my journey, I would appreciate it. Thank you guys. Have a good day.